Play mode. Hi, people.
Hello.
Oh, I'm Jesus again today.
Jesus.
Let's see if that's better. It's better. It's a little bit better. It's not great. Are you the new hero? I just sailed to an island and went inside.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, were we here last time?
So it's not where we left off exactly last time, but it's the next step. You haven't missed anything.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna open my drink and I'll put it close to the mic so you can hear the noise.
Good.
Wait.
ASMR.
I'm weak worsted. You hear it?
Yes, Asmer.
Esmer.
I am Fado,
Ooh.
of the Kukuri tribe. I know I appeared to you as a child, but your eyes can oft deceive. I am a most esteemed sage. I had been praying here so that the power to repel evil would continue to be contained within the blade of the Master Sword. But I was attacked by the evil Ganondorf, and this is what happened to me.
Did he die?
Yeah.
Oh.
You wish to return the power to your blade, don't you? No,
Don't you?
I don't wanna.
I don't
In
know
that
why, you
case,
can help
look
me.
for the one who has the same instrument that I hold and teach him the song you just played.
Ooh.
We all know who this is.
A very weird little character.
Once you do, I'm certain the holder of the instrument will feel the blood of the sages awaken within his veins.
Ew.
It's very old blood. It's all green now.
Ooh.
So now we need to find the guy who holds that instrument, and all know who it is.
Oh, you say that and I don't know.
Yes, you do. Cute thing that holds an instrument.
Oh, one of the Koroks.
Yeah. Can you guess which one?
Your favorite one, the little chubby one. I can't remember the name of.
Makar.
Ah.
Our bestest friend in the whole wide world.
Oh no. Someone's in the chat saying, have you heard of Rick Astley?
Eh?
In the chat.
Well, I am no stranger to love. I know the rules. Well, you know the rules, and so do I.
Yeah, I know him.
A strong commitment is what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy.
Did they follow us?
I don't know. I think so. Yep.
I can hear that and you can't.
I can actually hear it now. Hey. Very cringe. It
Much
would have been
cringe.
worse if I sung it, wouldn't it? So let's sing it.
Yay!
We're no strangers to love. You know the rules, and so do I. A strong commitment's what I'm thinking of. You wouldn't get this from any other guy. I just wanna tell you how I'm feeling. Trying to make you understand. Never gonna give you up. Never gonna let you down. Never gonna run around and desert you. Never gonna make you cry. Never gonna say goodbye. Never gonna tell a lie and hurt you.
Oh, they left.
No.
I don't have the heart to tell them that's not how you spell the celebrity. I'm hoping it's on purpose.
No.
Celebrity.
That's literally what he did.
No.
He did was went, no.
It's a good song. It's just been
It is.
memed to death.
It's not as bad as people say. Hey.
The
Found
remix
a waterfall
versions are
down
good.
in that.
Ooh.
Yes, play a little more softly, Makar. That's the right thing to do. Are you a maestro? That's incredible! Are you going to conduct for me, my gamer Mallow? What kind of song is it? I can't wait to hear it. Please conduct!
Aww.
Right.
Play for me.
It's the, what's the name of it? Spring Onion song?
What?
No. Name.
No, I'm calling it that from now on.
Yeah, it's much better, isn't it?
go for some spring onions, like some Chinese food, nice spring onion curry. That'd be nice.
What's it really called?
You're asking the wrong person, honey.
It's like a polka, but I don't remember.
It's like polka.
I know all the internet cringe,
No Darut Sandstone.
but I don't know the name of them.
That's true. Oh, take a bow.
GamerLærer, these sacred songs that you've conducted has awakened me. I know myself now. I am the sage of the Wind Temple.
Oh.
We're gonna lose our little friend
Oh.
because he's gonna be a sage stuck in castle.
I'll draw him for you.
Right, so let's go back to that temple.
Whee! What drink
So
did
all
you
my
bring?
followers, don't worry, I'm never gonna give you up.
I'm following, so that includes me.
What other
I'm
songs should we
following
sing today, honey? Do we have more cringy songs that we can drive people away with?
You can sing your boom 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 song.
My boom 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 boom. I think someone else wrote it though.
No, it seems to be one of your favorite
Boom
songs.
boom boom boom. That's a bad
want
song.
you.
That's a cringy song. Boom boom
Yes.
boom boom. I want you in my room. Let's spend the night together from now until forever.
You're the one that added it to the playlist.
Oh, I'm not. I actually didn't. I don't think I added that.
Oh no, maybe it was me.
It was
Actually, yeah,
you.
It was me.
You added that thing.
I wiped it from my brain out of just.
I may add some scooter.
Don't worry, I added Ice Ice Baby because I know you hate that
Ding,
song,
ding,
but we
ding,
sung it on
ding,
stream,
ding.
so it counts.
Ding 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 ding.
I know the dance to that.
I don't.
It's very white. It's very white.
Stop. Hammer time. Whoa.
I added that too.
I know. I listened to it in the car today.
You were like, I didn't add this. Who added? Oh. Hey, I added the 5 song. 5 will make you get down. I added that to it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 will make you get down now.
Everybody get up, singing 1, 2, 3, 4. I was like, ooh, this is good. I don't know the rest, but this is good.
Everybody, yeah.
I added that too.
Rock your body, yeah. Everybody, rock your body right. Back streets back, alright. Oh, not that, what is it? Oh. Da, 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 da. That's what it's. Wrong. Yeah, na, 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 na. Oh, damn it. Na, 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 na. By the way, that is the song.
My mum just
Na,
had a
na,
full-on
na,
conversation with me.
na, na.
My mum's upstairs and she's just had a full-on conversation by yelling at me from like going, "Did Dad ask you to do this?" No. Are you sure? Yeah.
What did he?
Oh,
What
okay.
did she think he asked you to do?
Did Dad ask you to help with the car when he came in?
Oh,
No. No. I'm pretty
well,
damn
she
sure.
asked, did your dad, not your dad.
Yeah.
So it was an
That's
actual
how I roll.
question, not just what something she told you.
Yeah. She was like literally a legit. That's me going.
He's
Oh, he fell
very
in.
brave.
I hope he lands okay.
They always do, don't they?
Yeah.
And he
Us
is made out of
round
wood.
people. Oh, that's true. Hey, wood can break. He might have splintering pins.
That's why they call it wind and pain. Just gonna stand here and watch me burn. But that's alright because I love the way it hurts.
You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna have our Spotify list open right now. So every song you're singing that we haven't got, I can add.
Oh god. There's gonna be a lot of songs on that list by the end of the day.
I'm gonna be a busy woman. Working 9 to 5. Now has gone this.
What a way to make a living!
It is. How do I
But
get
you do know that when I was young, it seemed that life was so wonderful.
When I was young.
A miracle.
What was it?
Yes, it was beautiful, magic.
Magical? Wow.
And all the birds in the trees, well, they were singing so happily, so joyfully, oh, faithfully watching me.
I asked my mum, like, because when we were doing the cleaning, and my dad put like an 80s something playlist song, and that came up, and I went to my mum, why is she famous? I went, I don't know, she's an idiot.
Supertramp.
Yeah.
I'll be honest, they've got quite a few good songs, and the saxophone solos in that one in particular are absolutely.
When do you get to the?
Nah, just so people know, I'm only half as gay as I.
Yeah, I can confirm.
There we go. About half.
About a half. About a fitty.
Bada bing, bada boom. Well, actually, like 75%.
Yeah. I'll give you that.
Did not sound like you were sure there.
I was like, I'm trying to think. I'm cataloging like in my brain what I've seen that's not straight.
Da, 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 da,
That's how I
da,
walk, by the way, honey. I walk like that. That kind of little waddle.
da, 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 ba, 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 da. You know, they can call me Al.
They can call me. Oh,
I can
they
be-
walked up to me and told me cringe. They fat shamed me for my acne problems. I still have acne problems, and I'm still fat.
And is this a song that I
Could be.
actually don't know?
I don't know it. We're not down with the sickness / children.
Oh, I don't think being down with the children is a good thing.
Depends on. No, I'm not gonna answer that.
No, it's not a good thing, honey. I'm gonna pop some tags. $20 in my pocket. I'm looking for something. This is fucking awesome.
Was your playlist in the car just the songs I added?
No. It was all the songs.
What do you listen to in the car then?
A combination of all the songs we added.
Oh, were there any that popped up where you were like, oh, she added this?
There were a few that I went, I don't know if I'm in the mood for this. But that was like things both of us had put in there. Not only you.
Yeah, it's because
Only you.
it's because half our songs are like either very happy and cringe or very sad. There's no middle really.
I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. I focused on the pain. The only thing that's real. The needle tears a hole. The old familiar sting. Tried to kill it all the way. Something like that.
I'm just gonna go and ask what my mum yelled at me out of curiosity. I think I know what she yelled, but it's a part of me going, maybe she yelled something else.
I think that's always the thing with moms, though. Did she ask this or that? I'm not quite sure. And sometimes I don't think they know. I think they're just screaming words just because they want to make some sounds today. When I was young, it seemed that life was so wonderful. A miracle. Oh, it was beautiful. Magic. And all the birds and trees, well, they were singing so happily. Oh, joyfully. Oh, playfully. Watching me. When he
I'm back.
Hi.
Yeah, the other question they asked was, I thought you were still at Celia and John's, those are the people I help look after. And I went, no.
Okay. Why would you think that?
Because she dropped me off because she was at a different job. She dropped me off on the way to her next job. So I
Okay.
walked home, you see, hence why I went to the shop for bits and bobs. So she thought I might have still been there.
Ah, I see.
Yeah.
So weird stuff.
Yeah, mum stuff. Oh, what are we doing?
I forgot about this. We may have to go back to the last room.
I love the way it walks. Do they all walk like that?
Yeah, that's the Koroks. Waddle.
I can relate.
They're little waddlies.
Aww. Carry
These
me
nuts.
so I don't have to waddle. Oh,
These nuts.
are you ready for the quiz?
Am I? That's a good question.
Yeah, that's the first question of the quiz. Are you ready?
Yes.
Right. This quiz has no options to click on. You just have to know from the top of your head.
Okay.
Okay. I've had a quick flick through, and I think it's an okay quiz. And I have 3 more quizzes after that quiz.
Let's have a listen.
Okay. Music has been part of Zelda games. What was the first musical instrument you get from the game series?
Oh, there's a flute in the first one.
No, it's a recorder. I guess it's a kind of flute.
That's
Is
a
it
flute.
kind of flute?
To me, it's a flute. Well, a recorder is a windpipe instrument, and that
Yeah.
would be a flute. That's why you also call it a pan flute.
Well, I'll give you 3/4 of the point since you're 75% straight.
Also, we don't say recorder in Norway. We call it block flute.
We call it a
Yo, what's
recorder,
up?
but I haven't.
Hi, Sauce.
Oh,
Nice
what?
to see you. And no, honey, no. Do.
He's asking for it.
You happy now?
Yes. I'll open the quiz in a way that I can still read if anything's going on in the chat.
Yes.
Yeah.
And as usual, DDD. I prefer DDD. As usual, up, mostly ceiling.
Sky.
And yes, I'm not a dad, but dad jokes.
Yeah.
All the dad jokes, all the best ones.
Every day. I should know.
Every day another bad dad.
Are you ready for your next question?
I am ready for the next question.
The Mirror of Twilight is located atop of which dungeon?
Oh, it's in the desert in Twilight Princess. It's something ground.
Do you want a clue?
I can tell you which temple it is, but I'm not good with names and you know it. It's the one in the desert, Twilight Princess. It's like the Arbiter's Ground, I think.
That's it. That's exactly what it is. Are you ready for question 3?
Yep.
Ooh. In terms of the Zelda in-game timeline, which game takes place first?
That would be Skyward Sword.
Yep. Ooh, I like this question. How many wearable masks are there in Majora's Mask?
Oh, I remember that at all.
If you need a clue, I'll get you a clue.
I'm just thinking it's, there's quite a few, but I don't remember exactly. I'm gonna... Let me do a guess. Is that okay?
Yep.
Let's go 24.
Yep. 24?
Yeah, good guess. Still a guess, but a good guess.
Oh, A Link Between Worlds introduces 2 new rods for Link to use. What are they?
Link Between Worlds. Sand Rod and Fire Rod.
Ooh, one right, one wrong.
Link Between Worlds.
The Sand Rod.
The Sand Rod is right.
Yeah.
I don't think I have a picture of these.
Oh, let me have a look. No, you don't.
And apparently I don't need them because I'm not allowed to take like a picture of them. doesn't go okay. But I'll save one just in case. Just in case. Do you know that guy? Just in case.
I think so.
Sand Rod and... Oh, Ice Rod.
Nope.
Not in that game. Darn it. Alright, then I don't know.
Tornado Rod.
Oh, I didn't remember that. I need to replay that game. I only played that once.
We should. That's definitely a stream game then.
It is, but I before I do that, I do need a 3D capture card.
Oh yeah, that's true.
A 3DS capture card.
We need to get around to that.
We're still looking for a new 3DS, so we bought it.
Oh yeah.
And that won't be the best quality picture and everything ever, but it will make it work for us.
It's better than nothing.
A lot better than nothing.
Are you ready for your next question?
I am.
See, look, this is a good quiz.
It is. I like this one.
What is the name of the steamship Link uses in the Phantom Hourglass?
Oh, the name of it? It's Lindbergh's ship.
I'm gonna need full title.
Yeah, I don't think I can give you that.
Just think, what are the 2 letters people put before a boat?
It's SS something. SS Lineback, SS...
Yep, that's it.
Yeah, I know who Lineback is, because that's the cape.
Captain Lineback.
Cape.
Next question.
Yep.
Princess Zelda is named after what author's wife? I know that one.
After what?
Author's wife.
Oh, Zelda Fitzgerald.
Yeah.
I know that.
I knew that one.
Yeah, it was his favorite author.
Next question. The map in the Breath of the Wild is the same size as what city?
Oh. This I don't know. So I'll guess. I'll go for like New York.
If you want a clue, we want to go there for honeymoon.
Oh, Tokyo?
Close. Right place. Right place.
Apparently not.
No, right country.
Kyoto.
Yep.
When you're talking Japan, those are like the 2 ones, isn't it? So.
Yeah. It's always a close call between those 2.
Yeah, we want to go to both. I will admit Tokyo seems more impressive to me.
It does to me too, because it has both the places we both want to go.
They have a lot of cool stuff in Tokyo.
And culture. It's like
Come
culture
and
meets...
let Tokyo.
Oh, there's only 2 questions left.
Alright, let's get them.
What game's title in Japanese translates to Steam Whistle of Earth?
Steam Whistle. Is it... Oh, Spirit Tracks?
Yep. Doing good, honey.
Yeah,
Right.
It's because I've actually wanted to order that game, and I've done eBay search.
This last question is very, very, very easy.
Right.
Which game featured a number of cameos from other Nintendo games, particularly Super Mario games?
Well, a lot of them do, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, this one says particularly from Super Mario games. And we played it. Not long ago, actually.
You know what? They all have Mario characters in them.
They do.
Like, indirectly, so it isn't a great question, to be honest.
No. But I'll give you a clue, this game's the chibi-styled one.
Yeah. I was kind of guessing it would be Link's Awakening.
Yeah.
But it isn't the one with the most, to be honest. Like,
But I didn't make the quiz.
I know. I'm very happy you found it. I'm not trying to be a complainy Gus, or
You're just being
I'm just being the negative old me.
You're being very detailed, which I like.
I'm detail oriented.
Ooh.
Or as one of my friends said once, detail oriental.
Yeah, same. Is this the same friend that thought women don't go to the bathroom?
No, another one. I had stupid friends.
I don't want to say I can tell, but I can tell.
Yep. Let's just say they're not all geniuses.
No, we can't all be. Well, it depends what you're talking about genius-wise.
So, other questions?
Oh, you want another quiz already? Okay. This is Hardcore Legend of Zelda quiz.
Okay.
This one you do get options for, but I'm not going to give you the options. I kind of like giving you none of the options.
See if I can make it out by myself, then you can rather give me the options if needed later.
Yeah, we'll find out at the end what you got right and wrong.
Yeah.
Question 1.
Yep.
What is the title of King Dodongo in Ocarina of Time? What is his title?
Oh, King Dodongo.
Do you want the 3 questions? The 3?
Yeah, I think I need it for this one.
Infernal Dinosaur, Scary Reptile.
Yep, it's Infernal Dinosaur.
Infernal Dinosaur. Peek.
I'm pretty sure.
What is Ganondorf's last name?
Oh, they actually said it in this one. But I drawing a blank. Me and names, and you know it. These have both been names.
Do you want the first letter?
Yeah. It's
D.
like D, isn't it?
It's very Harry Potter sounding.
Yeah, he's something dragon something, I think.
First, yeah. I'll give you it. You want to know what it is?
No, I want to know. It's like drag something.
Okay, I'll click the one that sounds the most like the one you think it is. It's the only one that begins with dragon something. No, don't give clues.
I gotta cheat. Is this like in Do You Want to Be a Millionaire, where I can use cheats?
Lifelines.
Yep. I call them cheats.
Okay.
I used the lifeline.
Yeah, I can see that.
It is.
Don't give him clues. He's supposed to be a big boy and do it on his own.
Oh, but I'm a small boy.
No, you're not. You're average.
I'm just a little boy.
Boy.
Hi, my name is Oli. I am Oli's 1.5.
Oh, are you named Oli?
Oli.
Oh, yeah, you have to be careful, otherwise that'll be your new nickname around the house.
Oh, okay. Let's not do that more. Yeah, it's yeah, that's right. And he does have a middle name too. I know that much. Well, good thing you knew that when I don't. We fulfilled one another.
What is the name of the King of Hyrule? And it says in brackets Wind Waker. So the King in Hyrule.
It's Daphne something Johansson. It is.
There's 2 of them that kind of have that, but there's a difference between them both. You're right at the beginning, and you're right with the second bit. If you want the question even further, does he have numerals at the end of his name or not?
Oh, that depends on which game, actually.
This is it says in brackets Wind Waker.
Alright, then I don't think there's numbers. We're gonna take care of this wizard.
Did the ghost ship in Wind Waker contain any redheads?
Redheads.
Yeah, redheads.
Red Dead Redemption.
They've spelt it wrong, so there's only like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
I kind of guessed, because usually you don't read stuff wrong.
No, I know. I'm only quite good when it comes to Nintendo names.
Yeah.
So, did it contain any? This is the ghost ship in Wind Waker. I might
I
have to read
think
the
there
options
are.
out.
I think yes.
I'll read the options because there's two that say yes. The first one that says yes is, but they are summoned by a Wizrobe. Or yes, but you had to attack the walls to see one first.
Oh God. And what's the no answers? Is it just no?
No, it's just no.
Okay. I think yes, but walls.
Right.
Is that something I've seen before?
I don't like this next question because the option that I think's right's not on there.
Okay.
What one single enemy has appeared in every single Zelda game since 1987?
Octoroks.
Yep. I think it's that. Well, I think it's that or that other one, what are they called? The Revels? Something like that. You know. Never mind.
The Haribos.
Yeah. I got some of those for myself today as well. I know. Well, I can't share because it's something I also got you, so...
Oh.
I know.
Alright.
This is
I'll
a good
live
one.
without for now. Oh shit. I did a stupid...
Ooh. Are you okay to continue the quiz?
Yes, I am ready.
Okay. Which final boss has appeared in more games than any other final boss, besides Ganon and Ganondorf?
Oh, final boss or just boss?
Final boss.
Oh, well, Vati's in 2.
You wanna know your options?
Oh wait, I'm thinking a little. So not Ganon or Ganondorf, so then it needs to be... So Vati is in, Four Swords, and in Four Swords Adventure / Quest, which is the sequel on the DS. And I think he was on... I'm going Vati.
Okay. I don't know what's wrong or right. Well, some of them I know, because some of them are easier than I thought they would be.
Yep.
Ooh, this is a good one. What hand is Link dominant in? And I know you're playing the game now.
It depends on the game.
Yeah, I was going to say that it differs in game.
In Breath of the Wild, he's right-handed.
Yeah.
In Twilight Princess, he's left-handed, and he is so in both Majora's Mask and in Ocarina of Time as well.
Do you want to know what the options are?
I'm gonna go with left-handed.
Okay.
Or is there a
Now-
depends on the game type of thing?
Yeah. It says right hand, but can appear left-handed because of some of the game's sprite mirroring.
Yeah.
Or left hand, however, in the Wii version of Twilight Princess, he has a right hand. He uses right hand instead.
It's that one.
Yeah.
But I'm guessing Breath of the Wild wasn't out by the time they made that.
Ah. Oh, this is easy. What was the name of the boss in the Tower of Gods?
The boss in the Tower of Gods. We just did him, but I don't remember the name of him. Do you remember me and names? We're not friends.
Was it the big guy?
It was the robot guy.
Oh, the robot guy.
The one with the nose.
The nose?
Yeah, he kept like snotting out different things.
Oh, like arrows.
I think that's the Tower of the Gods.
Yeah. You want to know your options?
I want to know my options. Thank you.
Ramrock, Bongo Bongo, Gordon, or Mazal. Mazal? Yeah, Mazal.
One more time.
Ramrock, Bongo Bongo, and I know it's not Bongo. I don't think it's Bongo Bongo.
Bongo Bongo is from Ocarina of Time. That's an actual boss.
I know. That's why I don't think it's that one.
Yep.
Gordon, or Godan, I guess, or Mazal.
I think it's Godon. Oh yeah. DDD also says Godon.
That's
He
two
has
lifelines.
the sauce after all, so let's go with that.
House.
I'm not leaving without sauce.
Oh,
Want to
not
become
a robot.
famous? No, I don't.
I got him before you. Points for me. I'm making a mini game out of it. I'm making a mini game out of it.
Minigame.
What is the title of Mazal? What's his title?
Something of the god. Can I get the things?
Machine of Winds, Phantom Shadow Beast, or the Great Arbiter, or Arbiter, I guess.
I think it's the Arbiter.
Yeah, as in Arbiter of something. So, Machine of Winds, Phantom Shadow Beast, or the Great Arbiter?
Arbiter, I think.
We will find out soon. Beep. What is the strongest? Well,
Don't
I'm
remember what
guessing.
television show that is, but it's one of those quizzy shows. That
It is. I'm guessing DDD is also enjoying this.
sounds like it.
What is the strongest king of Darknut called?
Yeah, strongest
King.
kind of Darknut.
Yeah. King of Darknut called in Wind Waker.
Oh, can I get the things?
Powerful Darknut, Blacknut, Mighty Darknut, or Strong Darknut.
It's mighty. And I actually think we meet him in this temple.
Ooh. Look, I
I may be
tell you.
wrong.
Next question. How many Darknuts appear in the final room of a Cave of Ordeals in Twilight Princess?
Is that the one with 5?
I can't tell you that.
Is that one of my is 5 one of my options?
Your options are 3, 2, 5, 4, and 7.
I want to go 5.
5. This is a long ass quiz.
Yes. It is a long ass quiz.
It's getting good though.
It is.
I was prepared for this stream.
We're very prepared. You were like Scar.
Be prepared. Dun, 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 dun.
Bum
Flying
bum bum
hyenas.
bum 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 bum. Alright, this is the special whiz robe we need a picture of.
Oh, I won't ask any questions, so we've defeated this guy.
And he can summon stuffs.
Oh. I love that. Is it a whiz robe?
Now, I just kind of need to see doing here. Ow. Let's see if we. You, are you? Okay, cool. That's good enough, I guess.
Yeah. Now prepare. That's an underrated song in The Lion King.
It's not an underrated song, but it's a very good song, and needs to be loved more.
It was cut out, I think, as well.
Yeah, in newer version it is cut out. I've noticed that too. Maybe we should get rid of this Dark Nut.
Oh, look at him.
Touch off. Yeah. See, this isn't a hard fight. It's just when you want the pictures of everything, it gets hard.
Yeah. The bats are not making it easy. Neither is the
No,
fire.
they're really not. At least we got his helmet off at the start. These things walk right off.
Ooh.
That thing walk right off. Ow.
It's a good thing I postponed the quiz.
There we go. Armor is off. Oh, we should have more of a shot here. Fuck him up. Need a picture of you. Closer. That's not good enough.
Damn it.
God damn it.
Pig, you're in the way.
Move out of my fucking way, you little asshole.
Ooh.
You're not gonna make this easy, are you? Yeah, that's a good enough photo of you. Now.
Right, while you're doing that, I'm gonna quickly go and use the restroom.
Yep, do that, honey. It's just I want the picture. If I didn't want the picture, we would be pretty much fine here. Where are you? Who are you? Is that good enough? Yes. Cool. Now. Bastard. Shoot you. Go. There we go. You're kapoof. Kaputt macht. Ja, gut macht. Go, armor's off. The attack. Bastard. Yeah, there we go. That should be the thing, right? Oh, not dead yet. He is dead, but he won't lie down. Ow. Here. Now you should be dead. Are you nice and dead now? Cool. Go, Dan.
Damn, I missed it.
You did. I killed him. I think I got a good enough picture of him too.
That's something.
It's something. Right. Please.
Ooh, let me just have a sippy sippy with my drinky drinky.
Is it a quinky-dink? What are you doing?
Drinking my drink.
Oh. A quinky drink.
It's a guava drink.
It's a quinky drink.
Yeah.
Boom.
A palaver of guava.
I don't like guava.
I don't know how I feel about it. That's why I picked this up.
It's a very weird taste to me. It's kind of exotic, but it's too sweet.
I think I like it because of the sweet, but I think that's just me in general.
You just like sweet stuff.
Mm-hmm.
You are, after all, kind of sweet stuff.
Oh, you mean kinda? Oh yeah, the fleshy bits kind of do get in the way.
You're a bit salty in the fleshy.
That's true. Okay.
And you can be salty. So.
Who can't be?
I am never salty.
Oh, you are just pure salt. I don't know.
Don't stop believing. Can I stop believing?
No.
Oh, but it's but I don't want to do all the songs.
I want to go against the odds.
Do stop believing. Your shit at this anyway. Okay, quiz time.
Okay. How many hearts does an iron knuckle take off your heart counter per swing? No defense add-ons. This is obviously Ocarina of Time. If it's saying
think
no
it's
defense add-ons.
3.
3.
No. I'm not sure.
Next.
Let's go for 3 if there's an answer to 3.
Ooh. Ooh, what is the very first enemy fought in Wind Waker called besides Orca?
Very first one. It's a goblin. Something. Goblin.
Is it a... I was gonna say.
Goblin, moblin, soblin, snoblin.
What does Orca say to you? You have attacked him 1,000 times before he attacks you 3 times.
No
Wind
idea.
Waker.
Didn't do that.
Oh.
We
Let me
weren't
read
good
them
enough
out
for
to you.
that. Yes, give me some waste.
Hasn't the left index finger gone numb? That's the first one. You are indeed a master swordsman. Congratulations. Next one. Stop now. Decease. Next one. Okay, stop now. I'm getting a rash.
Let's go for the rash.
I haven't finished yet.
Oh.
Woo! I wish I was this strong when I was younger.
I still want to go for the rash, even though I don't think it's the right one.
Is that what I'm clicking?
Yep, click that one.
Next. What is the owl's name in Ocarina of Time?
Ooh, name again. Darn it. Why all these names?
I'm having a
It's
snack for
Gabora Gabora.
you.
If that's an alternative, I think that he's actually the sage. Sage of
I
light.
see. What is the true name of the imposter of Link and the name of the imposter's ship?
Oh, this is from Steamboat one. Actual good questions in this. Ow. I don't remember. I have no idea. I have no clue. Give me the alternatives.
Okay. Fuel and Garrett. I'm eating at the same time. I do apologize.
Yep.
Fuel of Gargarok of Glory. Fuel and Prince of Red Lions. Is it? Oh yeah. Neve and Garok of Glory and Neve and Prince of Red Lions. Neve. Yeah, Neve.
See, none of the above.
There's not an option for that.
Oh.
Oh. I'm sorry, honey.
It's fine. Oh shit. Let's get this Korok. May as well. One more time, let me hear him.
Hold on.
Are you eating something?
Yeah, my dinner.
Okay. Awesome.
So, Fuel of Gargarok of Glory, Fuel and Prince of Red Lions, Neve and Gargarok of Glory, or Neve and Prince of Red Lions.
Let's go for the last one, but I don't think...
Next question.
Yep.
In the trading sequence in Oracle of Seasons, what did you have to bring Malon?
Something in Oracle of Seasons. Question again.
In the trading sequence, what did you have to bring Malon?
Very good question. What are my alternatives?
A megaphone, a noble sword, or a Kukodex?
Who could? Then I hear a little plate screech.
Shut up. That was me going, damn, I had that chip on my... Well, it's shepherd's pie, so it's mashed
Oh.
potatoes.
No,
Ooh,
straight from the top
Ocarina?
of my dome.
In Ocarina of Time, what Nintendo character does Malon have on her brooch?
Good question.
Do you want the options?
Yes.
Mario, Fox, Bowser, Bullet Bill, or Donkey Kong?
It's Bowser.
girl's gotta eat, goddammit.
It's fine.
Fit in time somewhere. I would have already eaten if I wasn't at work this afternoon for no reason.
It's fine. By the way, I am looking up how to do this little thing because I don't remember it. I don't have all day.
Oh, when did this quiz come out? Let me just read when this quiz came out. For this next question.
I'm ready.
Right, this quiz is from 2008. I want you to keep that in mind.
Alright.
How many games has Link appeared in?
Yep. How many games Link
2008.
has appeared in?
Yep, remember this was made in 2008. That's why I checked the year.
Yeah,
because
but it's
there's
still a
more
lot.
games. Yeah. Do you want the options?
Yeah.
22, 25, 21, 24, 23.
Let's go for 23. Just random one of them. It's around there somewhere. It's very close though.
What game was remade for the BSX in Japan first?
What game was remade for the DSX?
The BSX.
Oh, the Satellaview thing. It's the BS Zelda. That's the first one.
Which one is it? What's the name of it?
It's just The Legend of Zelda.
Click, click. How many rupees does the magic mirror in Twilight Princess consume per second?
Ooh.
See, I find good quizzes.
I know what to do in this room.
Good. I'm eating this. I'm eating peas. I'll be honest, I'm eating peas and mashed potatoes and meat. That's what I'm eating.
Oh. Very British today.
Every day.
Very British food.
Next week's going to be a very Norwegian week.
Only one day.
No, there's pizzas, which you have. And I brought
Yeah, that's
dime
very
mousse.
typical Norwegian. When you think of Norway, you think
No, when I think of your diet,
so it's Ole-centric.
Ula-centric diet. So I have pizza, and I have that dime mousse. It's going to last me at least 2 days.
What isn't? It depends. It depends on how sugar hungry you are.
Yeah. And then there's
Let's be honest.
and there's that curry, and then I got that Mexican stuff to try because you eat that stuffed. I might get some taco shells and try that.
Yep. Although I
See?
would go soft tacos. I don't like shells.
I don't know what there is. I don't know what the options are. I haven't had either of them, so I don't know yet.
Yeah, I'll be honest. Try tortilla chips because that's the same as the taco shells.
Oh, I don't like tortilla chips. I
Well,
hate
then
Doritos
you
as well.
really won't like the taco shells.
Okay, I will go for soft.
Just think tortilla chips without salt.
Ew, that's dry.
Yeah, that's what it is.
So, how many rupees does the magic mirror in Twilight Princess consume per second? 3, 1, or 2?
1 per second.
Bing.
That's the magic armor, right?
Why did I scroll back up?
I think you said
No,
the magic
yeah.
mirror.
Oh yeah, because it's 2 questions. Oh yeah, yeah. Sorry, I'm eating. I get distracted.
It's fine, honey.
How do you get the magic armor in Wind Waker?
Oh, magic armor and Wind Waker. Oh god. I think it's
Want the
from the
options?
trade quest. It's from the
Right.
shop quest in on Windfall.
I'll click the one that has the word trading in it.
Yeah.
True or false? When on the second quest in Wind Waker, Link can understand the Hyrulean language being spoken around him.
Yep.
True, false, or sometimes?
True.
True. Look at me, honey.
See,
Pronouncing lingo wrong.
I even told you that fact, didn't I, when we
You did.
started the thing?
You did. I don't like eating with food in my mouth, so I have to wait.
You don't like eating with food in your mouth? How do you eat?
Talking.
Do you do the South Park thing and eat the other way around.
Depends what I'm eating. What is the one figurine you cannot get in Wind Waker? This might be handy for us to know.
One is it Link?
Do you want to know the options? Jalhalla. Everything is in there. Gibdo. Or Bemus. Or Bemos. No, it's
Are there
Bemus.
Gibdos in this? I don't think there are Gibdos.
Oh.
So in that case, I would go
haven't seen one.
Gibdos, because I don't think there are Gibdos in
I haven't. Well, you haven't seen any anyway.
I don't. Gibdos. And it's very hard to get them if there's not.
What was the name of the late Sage of Earth in Wind Waker?
Oh, I need options here. We both
There
need.
was one.
We both know it.
There wasn't one. Medley or Laruto.
Is that the Earth?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Earth.
It's the Ruto thing.
Click. Now, I'm not giving you the options for this because they're a bit close. Like every option.
Okay.
What were the names of the two gods of wind in Wind Waker?
Oh, they're very. Oh God. Their names are quite similar,
Hmm. Yeah.
and I
You're
don't
correct
remember
on
them. I do need to go.
Do you want the options for the first god's name?
Yeah.
Galos or Zephos?
Cephas. Something else.
Hmm.
Very good.
Yeah. Close. You've narrowed it down a bit.
Something else.
Who knows us?
Yeah. Follow your nose. Yeah. Under your tails.
Are you making a song?
This is where I need to go.
You need to pick one.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's Cephas and something else.
And do you want the other options as well?
Yeah.
Cyclos
Yeah.
or Galos?
Cephas and Cyclops. I use these. Cool. Good to know.
Okay.
Aren't these kind of scary in a bunch?
Let me have a look. Oh, that's how it looks on what's it called? Those Black Friday sales. It looks.
Kind of is, isn't it? It's the most wonderful time of the year. Is all that's missing. By the way, great part of that movie. And for those who don't know, get in the know.
For those who don't know, you're not true fans of this channel. I'm just joking.
It's the me Christmas. It's the most me Christmas. Well, maybe the Grinch, since I am one.
Does that make me Cindy Lou Who?
Yeah.
I hate her. She's so annoying.
She's a metal artist now.
I would be too after being that annoying as a child for so long.
She's Taylor Momsen. She sings for the name of the band is like the Pretty Reckless.
I have no idea.
She's got quite a good voice. I'll give her that. It's not quite as heavy as I would like it to be. She's pretty good.
It depends what style you're after for music.
Yeah. Where are we going? Let's check our map. I want to check my map. Right, so we need to go straight ahead, I think, and through the door.
Right, are you ready for the next question?
I am.
It's a long quiz, you know. What is the name and title of the boss of the Forbidden Woods?
In which game?
Wind Waker.
I get to the Forbidden Woods. You're forbidden.
Let's face it, when you say something that says don't go in, you go, I wonder what they're doing in there. I kind of want to go.
We're all going to die down here. Down one floor. Is this it? Yes. Be over there. Yeah. Go. We got over there.
Yay!
By the way, I've just forgotten my friend down there.
No, it's not the Bloodborne shadow thing. I know what you're thinking of, but it's not that. D.
Bongo.
Right. You want options?
Yes,
I'm guessing
please.
both of you would like some options. So we have Phantom Ganon, Deadly Flytrap, or Venus Skill, or the Parasitic Plant, Calais Demos.
Palademos.
I'm doing well pronouncing things. Yeah.
Weird Japanesey namey thing.
Usadasimasu. I'm eating, so that's why I'm saying it. Before you eat. Isogadasimasu.
What I'm saying?
Isogadasimasu. It means, you know.
I have no idea what I'm saying. I'm adorable. So freaking cute.
I'm gonna have to teach you some Japanese words for when we go.
It's Oh. Suddenly I need my friend. God fudging, damn it.
Oh, you're oh, kind of sad actually, honey.
I am not adorable.
Yes, you are.
Have you seen that parody of Justin Bieber? I am adorable, so freaking cute.
No, but anything with Justin Bieber I tend to avoid.
Oh, you're down, way down there.
Oh, quick, go get him.
I'm going and getting.
I have finished my food. There will be no more food interludes.
Yay. But food was good, right?
Food was good. It was mashed potatoes, peas, and minced beef.
It was British food.
Yeah, it was British food. Bland, plain, and mixed with the gravy.
Yeah, you're gravy people over there. You're not groovy, you're gravy.
I should get a pie so I can just have that.
You know, it is a wonderful day for pie.
For pie. For pie.
It's a wonderful day for pie.
You
can ask all the
birds in the sky.
birds in the sky. Pick me up.
Are you ready?
Yes, ready.
Oh. True or false? In the original Legend of Zelda, the heart container was called the container heart.
Yeah. False.
You okay
Is
there?
it false, maybe? No.
Okay. Oh, the final question.
Oh, okay.
How many dungeons are there in the entire Legend of Zelda series as of late 2008?
Very good.
I'm gonna say this so I can buy myself time. Very good. What was the question?
Yeah, I got a question.
I got a question.
From comedy.
Oh.
I got a question.
Little walk. Oh.
Get out there.
Do you want the choices? Ooh, wee! Choices! The choice.
I want
Is it-
all the choices.
Let's remember this is late 2008. So 169, 94, 76, 108, or 80.
Yeah, I think I need a question again.
How many dungeons are there in the entire Legend of Zelda
Okay.
series?
Let's go one.
as of 2008?
Okay, so there's about 8 in each game. About 20 games. What was the numbers again?
Alright, so 169, 94, 76, 108, or 80.
Let's go for 108.
Okay. Right, we're gonna find out our results. Are you ready? Doo-doo-doo-boo. Oh! We got 19 out of 30 questions.
That's not great.
That's not right. Actually, according, it says, wow, you're so close to getting them all right. Seriously, if you got that many right, don't cheat yourself and look at the answers. Try the quiz again. On average, 48,754 of the users who took this quiz got 9.9 right. So you're better than all of those.
I'm not the best.
Oh,
And you know what, honey?
What?
I wanna be the very best, like no one ever was.
Do.
To answer them is not my quest. Actually, that's completing this dungeon.
Question 1 we got right. 2 we got right. 3, 4.
Isn't it the Bloodborne shit? What did you say, honey?
Right, the first question we got wrong was question 5, and that was the ghost ship.
Oh, no. Undeads.
They were summoned by Wizrobes.
Okay. Fine.
Next one we got wrong. Was what enemy appeared in every single Legend of Zelda game is actually Stalfos.
Oh, yeah, because there's different types of stuff. I forget.
And Mazal's title was Machine of Winds.
Okay. Would never gotten that in a million years, so I'm fine with that.
And we thought it was 5 Dark Nuts, but it's actually 3.
Okay. It felt harder than 3.
How many hearts does an Iron Knuckle take off you? It was 4.
Oh, okay.
We picked 3 on that one. The very first enemy we fought in Wind Waker, you thought was a Moblin. It's not, but you were close. It's a Bokoblin.
Oh, yeah. Moblin is the big guy. But that's...
Orca says to us, hasn't the left index finger gone numb? So that's actually breaking fourth wall. So that's cool.
Very much so. Shit.
As of 2008, Link had appeared in 25 games.
Okay. 1 off.
2
2 off.
The
I think
2
off. I said 20. 2 off.
The magic armor takes 2 per second.
Okay. But I don't think it does that in the HD version.
Well, it just says Wind Waker.
I know. But we'll see. We'll see, because we'll do it.
We cannot get a BMOS figurine.
Oh, we can.
No.
Good to know. No need to go get one of those then.
It's true. It did actually used to be called the Container Heart.
Okay.
Hey, look, we learned something new today, honey.
Learned many a thing new.
And we got
Question
that
is,
one.
was it something I want to learn?
That's it. Wait, that's the only ones you got wrong.
Those 11 ones.
Yes.
It's not as impressive when I say 11.
Hey, but you didn't say all the ones we got right.
Oh.
Many.
You have more quiz?
Yes, I have one more quiz that goes from difficulty to easy to very hard.
Let's go to very hard.
Right. So easy, obviously easy as in easy peasy. Who
Yep.
is the main character?
Of Zelda?
Hmm. Who is your fairy companion in most games?
No. Only in one game.
Well, who is it? I know
Dobby.
who it is. Yeah. Hey, listen! Look, listen! No! I don't want to.
Yes.
What is Link's main goal throughout the majority of the games?
Get to Triforce.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably not one. Of the...
It is the one. It says collecting. There's one that says collecting all the Triforce pieces.
Yeah, what's the other ones?
Saving his town, saving Zelda, or becoming the ruler of the world. Insert evil laugh
Yeah,
here.
let's go for it.
Which one?
Saving Zelda.
Yeah, it probably is.
It's not
This
right.
is on the easy.
Because that's not the main goal. He just happens to be something you need to get to go.
To get to, yeah. Who knows?
I
wins
wouldn't
the
say that's right.
antagonist?
Fine.
I didn't make the quiz.
I'm gonna make a quiz.
Who's the antagonist in most games?
And
Boop. This is on easy still. What was the first Zelda game called?
Legend of Zelda.
I'll take that one for you. Time for a difficult. Oh, it's got. We're on medium now. What is the name of Link's horse?
Oh no.
Oh no. E-P-O-N-A.
E.P. Una.
Basically. In Twilight Princess, what animal can Link transform into? I know this one. I'll just take it.
Wolf.
Woof. A woof woof.
You really liked it.
I did. In Ocarina of Time, Zelda disguises herself as who? Eek. Ooh.
Written S-H-I-E.
Which of these games is a non-chronological? It says canon. I can't pronounce that word. My brain won't let me.
Word.
It's not non-canon. Which of these games is non-canon?
Probably quite a
Right.
few. Yeah.
Four Sword Adventures. The Wand of. I can't pronounce.
The Wand
that
of
one.
Gamelon.
Yeah.
If that's on there,
brain
it's not canon.
Yeah.
It's one of
Majora's
the CDI
Mask and
games.
Zelda 2. Yeah. We need to get those games, but they're very expensive.
Yeah, I've had a look at getting reproductions of them.
Yeah.
Like a third of the price. We'll go for that. You get a
Calling this
good
quiz-
repro for about how much you would pay for just the inlay, original one.
Oh.
And the CDI games, they're not copyright protected or anything. So there's almost no difference. So we may as well just get a copy of them. They're not worth what people want you to pay for.
No, they're really not. I go on eBay, like, and just CDIs in general that aren't even, Zelda. If they're just Nintendo, they just go for more because it's Nintendo.
Yeah, it's a weird part of Nintendo history. That's
Yeah, I think it's like a niche, I guess.
yeah.
Which Zelda game is considered one of the greatest games in history?
Ocarina of Time and Twilight Princess.
They're both on there. I didn't make this quiz, by the way.
There's so many though that would be considered like best.
I would say Ocarina of Time personally more than Twilight Princess because it came out.
It has more to do with what technology they actually had when it was made. Because Ocarina of Time did a lot with what it had.
That's like the setting stones for the rest of, well, Zelda in general.
It's the building stones to everything else.
It is. Which game introduces heart containers?
Which game featured heart containers?
Introduced it.
Oh, I think the very first.
Nope. That was Container Hearts. Remember?
Oh, okay. Sequel. No, 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 no. That I don't think the sequel had that because that had life bar thing. So it would be linked past.
Boop. What is the currency? Oh, why ask this question? What is the currency in the non-canon The Faces of Evil?
I don't know. It's something.
It's something.
What way are we going? Way? I'm just trying to figure out where I'm going.
It says non-canonical. So I just call it, yeah, non-canonical. I can't pronounce that without really thinking. It's like that synonym in the word.
I know what you mean.
It's too many.
It's not a great word to pronounce. Oh god, fly, 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 you fool. Okay, don't fly.
The options are rupees, diamonds, rubies, sapphires, or 2, 3, and 4.
It's rubies.
Rubies.
I actually know that. I'm pretty sure.
Oh, you might know this one without me having to say the options. Which of these items can deflect Ganondorf's projectiles in Ocarina of Time? Do you want to know the items?
Yeah.
A fishing rod, a hook shot, a mirror shield, an empty bottle, or magic
bottle.
beans. What race is Link in Ocarina of Time?
Billion.
I know that one. So stupid questions. Oh, are these hard? Oh, this is a bit better. How many games has Chain Chomp appeared in?
Zelda games?
Yeah.
1.
1. How many different swords are in the Legend of Zelda series?
Oh, that's a lot.
It is. The lowest option is 12, the highest one is 34.
That's kind of a bullshit question.
Yeah. There's 12, 17, 24, 26, 19, or 34.
Let's go. There's like a few in each game. Let's go with 34.
34.
So see, these are facts that I'll be honest, I don't.
I don't think anyone cares apart from these people that have wikied it.
Yeah. It's like, who cares about how many? More cooler to know names of some of the best ones.
How many games has Gomer appeared in?
Goma? Half of them.
Yeah.
So let's say 15 or 16 or something like that.
Boop. There's a famous meme from Zelda 2 where a villager says something. What does the villager say?
Was it the Healy lady?
Some of them, the choices are I am stupid, I am error,
I am error.
I am
error.
Yeah. In the Spirit Temple in Ocarina of Time, there is a statue of a woman. You can grapple onto her what?
Her breath. It's just...
Her boobage. Submit answers. We got 80% out of 100.
That's not bad.
Didn't tell us what. Oh, there we go. View answers. What did we get wrong?
Don't tell me the answer. Just give me the question again and I'll see if I can remind myself.
Oh no, one of them was a misclick from me, actually.
Okay.
How many games has Chain Chomp appeared in?
Oh, maybe
More than one.
do they count the remake as a second one?
I would say yes because it's another. Then again, it's not another game. It's just another release. So I
Yeah.
would class it as a release, not a game.
But you know what I mean. I think that's the thing.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I see. I may have to. Oh yeah, there's the special night.
Oh. Do you know the answer?
It is right there. Oh yeah.
4. He's been in 4. Doesn't that lady in that shop have a pet chain chomp?
Let's hope that's good enough. Let's... Ow.
I have run out of quizzes for today.
That's fine, honey.
That was good though.
We found quite a few one.
I found three quizzes. The last one I didn't do much research on. The other two I did though.
Let's get rid of this guy. We don't have to mind him. One less enemy to distract me.
Ow,
You know,
yeah,
I am a president in my prime. My enemies don't distract me.
Oh,
That's
there's a
from,
pea under my boob.
That's from Epic Rap Battles.
They haven't uploaded in a while, or is it just I haven't seen one in a bit?
They're still uploading. They're just not as prolific.
I used to watch theirs a lot.
Yeah, me too. They're good. They're actually entertaining and educational. So
Yeah, I think
There
the
we
last
go.
one I saw them to do was the Biden versus Trump one.
there, that should do the trick, right? That's a good freaking picture.
It says good. Pretty good.
Doing pretty good.
Ooh, stretch.
There we go.
I wonder what I should bring to the next stream. More quizzes.
More
Ellie,
quizzes.
more quizzes. More quizzes. I like to keep your brain alert.
One more quiz.
You want another quiz?
One more. Can we have a non-Zelda quiz?
If you pick the subject, I'll.
And
have
we
a
have
look for-
Mario quiz.
Okay, I'll pick very hard.
And can I has cheeseburger?
You can. I will make you cheeseburger when I'm there. A very
Yay.
nice one. If I make
Oh,
it,
yeah.
you can cook it. Is this the same people?
There we go. Got the boss key. What do we needed? It's clear from your vacant expression. The lights are not all up on upstairs.
I have to look at the quizzes beforehand because some of them say like, "What is this character?" and they show a picture. And obviously, I can't show you the picture,
Yeah.
so I have to like quickly have. A
Have you met Miss Jones? Have you?
No.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
Oh. Shit.
Quiz.
It's clear that your powers of retention are as wet as a warthog's backside.
Oh, you see, some of these, if I know the answer to them, I know they're too easy.
Well, I may still not get some of it.
The first question was, "What is Mario's occupation?"
Well, actually,
Is it C?
actually,
He wasn't a plumber.
nope. Was first in the first game he appeared in, he was kind of a just a general like wrecking crew type guy.
I think he was like bricklayer, something with a weird title.
He was just blue collar man.
Yeah, he was just jump man. I just go around my usual day and jump.
Well,
Oh, Nintendo,
you know what song he really likes?
There we go. Is it Van Halen?
Maybe. Maybe.
Oh, Nintendo Life have one. It's not a very difficult one, but it says, "How well do you know Mario?" That might be something.
Well, I know him very well. He's my best friend.
Oh, actually, the comments say it wasn't challenging and they didn't even try and got it. So there we go. We won't do that one. We're not going to do that one either. No.
Too easy. Won't do.
Oh, there we go. Oh, there we go. Hard. Oh, 5 questions.
A full 5?
We'll do the official Nintendo.com hard Mario quiz that has 5 questions.
Alright, let's go.
In Super Mario Sunshine, Mario uses a tool strapped to his back to clean up messes on the aisle called Flood. What does Flood stand for?
Oh, something liquid, something system.
None of them. No. Do you want choices?
Yep.
Flaming Laser Ultra Dirt Destroyer. Flash Liquidizer Ultra Dowsing Device.
That's the one. Yeah, it wasn't
That's
that
right.
far off.
We got that one right. In which game does Mario first encounter the poison mushroom?
Actually, that's in Super Mario 2, original one from Japan. Actually.
Don't actually me when it's the quiz asking and not me.
Actually.
You're gonna say actually quiz people, so it's not me. Otherwise I feel bad. Quiz people.
Actually. I'm stuck in a loop.
I hope you get unstuck because it's upsetting me.
Okay. Unstuck myself.
Because it's not my fault that they asked the question.
Asked the question wrong.
I didn't ask the question wrong. That's exactly. I'm reading it word for word.
They asked the question.
Okay.
Not you, honey. They. The omnipotent they.
In which game did Mario get sleepy and take a nap when the player was idle? Which first game did he?
Super Mario 64, he went to sleep.
Stood up, I think. With his little note. I think Yoshi does it as well. Which is the first Super Mario game where Mario's hat can be blown off his head?
64.
Boop. These questions are easy. In the original Super Mario Brothers, Mario's overalls weren't blue. What were they?
Oh, they were red. The colors were...
Boop. See, that was easy.
Yeah, so far it hasn't been bad at all.
We only had 5 questions.
I got all of them, didn't I?
I want to quiz. Oh! I found the people we used for the Link quiz. They have one.
Yay!
I think.
Maybe.
Oh yeah. How many warp whistles are there in Super Mario 3?
Oh, that's a good question. 4?
We'll find out at the end. It's one of those. How many different Yoshi colors are there in Super Mario Sunshine?
A lot. I think there's 8.
Ooh, that's not an option. But there's one that's close. No, that's
7.
not an option either. No.
9.
Yep.
22.
I know that one because they're in the game I just played.
29, 40, 308.
I don't recognize color.
I don't see color.
I don't see colors.
I only see heart.
Yeah. What color is Birdo's bow? Pink.
He's got a pink gold bow.
Finish this sentence. Mario is a fat, angry Italian who has been killing innocent wildlife since...
1984.
Not an option.
85.
Not an option.
83.
That's an option.
See, if it's Japan, it's a Japanese European. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Which release dates am I trying to remember?
It goes from 82 to 2012. So,
Oh, yeah, it's not 2012 at least.
yeah. Where is the warp zone?
The warp zone? It's in level 1, 2. In the first Mario.
Boop. In which Paper Mario game do you play as Bowser?
In which Paper Mario game?
Oh, games. Sorry, games. Oh, there's more than one.
Did you say Mario games or Paper?
Paper Mario.
You can play as him in Super Paper Mario, I think, on the Wii. I think in a sequel too, you play him as him a little bit. But those two.
So two, is that two? That's two. Is that 2 and 3? Oh yeah.
Yeah, kind of. I would count like the one on the Wii as a kind of offshoot and not really a sequel.
I'm only asking because that's what the question is asking.
Yeah.
At the end of Paper Mario, there is a parade. This is Paper Mario 1. How many Shy Guys are on General Guy's float?
4.
That's not an option. You've got 1, 6, 9, or 7. Or 0, he didn't have a float.
Pretty sure he had a float because we commented
He
on
did.
it. Commented.
Yeah, we did. I know how many there were because I was excited. Exact time. Shall I do that one?
You can do that one.
That's the
You're-
thing though, are they counting General Shy Guy as a Shy Guy? Because he is
No,
still a Shy Guy.
He's more advanced than a normal one.
He's got a little bit of IQ.
Yeah, he's got military grade.
On the Nintendo DSi's Mario clock, how many coins do you need before you save the princess?
Dunno.
There's an option that says, wait, there's a Mario clock?
There is on the DS.
I know, yeah, I know.
I hid that
Turn around.
sheet.
There's 100, 1,000, 10,000, or 6. Or you don't save a
Let's
princess.
go for 1,000.
Yeah, that seems like a Mario number. This person must have like really like Paper Mario games. In Paper Mario 3, you meet Merlon. What color is the star in the orb near his neck?
Oh, that's a good question. Star in the orbit green.
Green's not an option. There's silver,
Yellow.
gold, yellow. Yeah, okay. Who is
Yeah.
the king of beavers?
King of what?
Beavers.
What's options?
Well, they're all joke ones apart from Mario.
Oh, weird. You're supposed to be a chest in here. I can't quite see.
Okay, we got a
None
few
right.
wrong. In Super Mario 3, there's 3 warp whistles, and you said 4. And there's 4 Yoshi colors in Super Mario Sunshine.
Oh, I thought there were more. There's more fruit.
Birdo's bow is red. Birdo's pink. Birdo's pink.
I'm noticing I'm not caring that much that I got those wrong.
I don't care. How I picked the theme of the quiz.
It's not that. I think it's more the. Okay. I think it's more that. What do I do with this info? Kind of.
Yeah, that's true. How am I supposed to know this without reading something? Or running across it.
All right.
And there was 7 Shy Guys on the float, and we said 6.
Okay.
That's it. That's all we got wrong.
Right. It's not bad.
It's not bad. It's better than we thought.
Ridiculous planning.
How about I pick a quiz for you that I think you'll like?
That sounds like it. There we go. Killed you. Killing me, killing you. You know, there's nothing we can't do. Killing you.
Okay. This quiz is only a hardcore Nintendo fan can answer these trivia questions correctly.
Alright, let's see if I'm a hardcore fan.
I would say you are. That's why I'm quizzing you. You're the most hardcoreest fan I know, apart from me. But I'm mostly the other side. I'm Pokemon.
You know the grass, it's always greener on the other side.
Where is the Nintendo headquarters located?
When was this made? Because they just moved a few years ago.
It was 2020, March 2020.
Then it should be Kyoto.
Boop. Correct. Oh, go away, pop-up ad.
Do I get bonus points since I knew that fact about it just...
No, because that's just you being nosy.
It really should give me
Nintendo's-
that.
Okay, I'll give you 1 boyfriend point. Is that better?
Okay,
I'll take it.
I'll take it.
you,
I
What's
won't
it
be
called? You
happy
can-
about it, but I'll take it.
Hey, you get to withdraw those and you get a prize.
What do I get as a prize?
I don't know. I haven't decided yet until I'm there.
Knowing me and you, it'll be video game related.
You will. But I'll set up like a shelf and going, you have this many points, you can get rewards from this shelf. Spend your-
I like
I might
points.
actually do that. I might do that. Like this row is a Piplup card and a penguin plushie. This row is the Japanese Zelda game. That's the toppy tip row. And the lowest row is gonna be sour sweets.
One snuggle.
Well, and a snuggle, yeah. You get to pick a sour sweet and a snuggle, and then mid tier is penguins, and the top tier is Zelda. Nintendo stuff.
What do I want more? Zelda or...
What about if I make a little hat so it like you can have a little Link hat on top of a penguin?
A Zelda penguin.
Yeah.
That's
No,
the
a Link
best sort
penguin.
ever.
You can have a little Link hat on top of a penguin. I'll make him a little belt with a sword and a shield.
It's needed.
You know what? If you earn all the points, I will make you a little plushie of this little guy that you're playing right now. That little Waddles.
Oh. He is
I can do it.
He is insanely cute.
I could easily knit him.
Me too. And I've never done it because I want to make him. I actually want to find a piece of wood.
Oh, I want to do. I've been looking at when people make miniatures out of like stir sticks and stuff.
Yep.
And form. I'm looking at this going, I could easily do that because it's literally every past craft I've done just combined into one craft. Clay. Yep.
This game
And-
is
yeah.
kind of perfect for making artwork out of because it's so cartoony compared
It
to
is.
most Zelda
I'll do-
games that isn't.
I'll do you a Waddles.
Ow, oh. There, there.
Next question.
Yep.
Nintendo's first success in the video game industry was due to which handheld?
Well, that's actually kind of a hard question because it could be the Game & Watch. Let's go with Game & Watch.
Correct.
But I wouldn't
word-
call that a handheld video game system. It's LCD game.
Can you hold it in your hands?
Yes, but you can't change the game.
It counts. You can hold it in your hands.
You know what I mean? It's not a video
I know
game
you-
system. It's an LCD video game.
I'm only reading what the quiz has put.
I know, and I'm not arguing you. I'm arguing the wording.
The quiz people wording.
Yeah.
The word Nintendo was created from the initials of its development team. True or false?
One more time. Give me the question.
The word Nintendo was created from the initials of its development team.
No, because Nintendo is a very old name. They actually started making trading cards.
They did, and I've seen some of them online, and they're cool.
I don't want them. Just like a curiosity.
They did Bambi cards.
Yeah,
For
they
the
did.
movie.
They did a lot of. Did a lot of Disney.
They
Did they?
did. You can buy an individual Bambi card, but they haven't. I've only seen the Bambi ones. I haven't seen the Thumper ones yet. But they did have Thumper ones in the set, so one of those goes up for sale. I want it.
You want it, my baby. She want it.
Oh, every time I scroll down, the ad pops up. Of the 721 different SNES games released in the US market, how many were exclusive to the region?
Very good question again. 2.
Do you want numbers?
Yeah, kinda.
293, 148, 163, or 121?
Let's go for 121.
121. Correct?
I actually think I've heard that somewhere.
Probably. What is the name of the light sun used for Duck Hunt on the original NES? What's the name of the light gun used? Is it a zapper, a hunt gun, a laser, or a rifle?
It's just separate.
Correct? I like seeing him when we watch Pixels.
Ah, this is what we do.
As of 2019, which of the following is the Nintendo Switch's best-selling game? Is it Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, or Pokemon Sword and Shield?
I think it is Mario Kart 8.
It is. You see, I wanted to play it, but I think I haven't played Mario Kart in so long that I'd feel weird.
We can play together when you're here. I have it on the Wii U. It's the same game. You can see if it's worth the purchase, kind of.
Yeah, a little test. You see, this is why I miss Toys R Us, because you could go in and test the game on that weird thing.
Yep.
You can't do that. I
Probably
dropped my
need
lid for my drink. I'm gonna have to drink it now before it becomes non-carbonated.
Are you
No.
coming undone? No way. I'm coming undone.
I only had a sip left anyway, but I was like cherishing it like a kid.
I'm gonna pop some tab.
Well, here we go. In Super Mario Bros., Luigi is created from a combination of what two characters?
What? Luigi?
Luigi is created from a combination of what two characters?
Luigi?
Yeah, Luigi?
You mean Waluigi?
No, it just says Luigi.
Then I don't know. You?
It says Mario and Koopa, Peach and Toad, Mario and Goombas, or Toad and Koopa.
Yeah, don't. One of those.
I'll just click on Mario and Goombas. No, it's Mario and Koopa. Yeah. Super Mario Bros. Designers used Mario's body shape and the color palette from the yellow and green Koopas, combining them to create Luigi.
Ah, okay. See, I wouldn't have guessed that from like the wording was a bit.
The boiler's making scary noises. Stop, Mr. Boiler. Please. No, you
Stop,
haven't made
Mr.
these scary-
Boiler Man, turn on me banana.
Can you hear it?
Oh. I actually
It's-
can't.
It stopped. There we go.
Stop.
Which Nintendo console sold the most units?
The Wii U. No, the Wii, I mean, not the Wii U.
Nope. The DS.
Ah, okay. Okay. I would divide handheld and console, but I know how they already do. Fine.
What was the last game published for the SNES?
SNES?
Last game they ever made for it.
It's like a football game or something, probably.
Would you like the questions?
Yes.
Options? Kirby Dream Land 3, Frogger, Fire Emblem, or Star Fox 2?
Star Fox 2
think
wasn't
it's-
released, so I'm going with.
I think
Oh.
it's Fire Emblem. I think.
Maybe.
No, it was Star Fox 2.
It wasn't released though.
Here we go. Star Fox 2 officially published for the system in an emulated format on the Super NES Classic Edition plug-and-play system in 2017. But, there we go. It says the one we picked may have been the last game to be officially published on a physical cartridge, but Star Fox 2 came out in 2017. So we were right, just that question was bullshit.
Yeah.
What
Ain't
year
that
was
just
Nintendo?
typical?
It is, because I knew it was Fire Emblem because I read weird things. What year was Nintendo founded?
Oh, it's 18 something something, but I don't remember if it's 60s or 20s. I think it's 60s, like 18.5, 18.7.
I clicked the only option with 8 that had 18 in it. It was 1889.
Yeah, it's very, very old.
The GameCube's code name during development, what was it?
The GameCube's codename was Dolphin.
Dolphin.
That's why
Ooh,
all
can
the
I give
serial
some-
numbers on every game and every extra item for that console is Dol.
Aw. How many games were released for the N64?
Oh, how many games were released officially?
Yep.
I think it's
Do you know the
somewhere
numbers?
north of 500.
Nope, the highest number is 388. Let's give me an option for.
No, 588 is Super Nintendo. 300 and what's the numbers? Give me the numbers.
329, 388, 196, or 296?
Let's go 296.
No, it was 388.
Cool.
While there were 296 games created in the US and 196 for Japan, the total globally released was 388.
Alright.
So we got the numbers for the US ones.
The more you know.
When was the first Smash Brothers released?
96.
There's an option for 97 or 98.
97, I think. The N64 came out in 96. Oh, shit. Oh, yeah.
Nope. Came out in 1999.
Okay, I thought it was quite early in the game. No, the N64's thing. But fine. Yep.
That's all the questions?
I'm not hardcore anymore.
Oh, you are to me.
Not hardcore
Wonder if these
anymore.
guys do other quizzes.
Right.
We'll type in.
Are we ready for, it's boss time, by the way.
Oh, hold on. Ooh, wait up.
I just went into the chamber.
I'm watching.
I don't remember this boss at all. Well, this'll be fun. Always fun when you don't remember anything about it.
No more quizzes today.
I think that's it for today, yeah.
I will come back tomorrow with more quizzes. I'm gonna have a backup
Ow.
ready every
Ow.
time before stream.
We need boss. Come on, boss.
Do we need a picture? Obviously, we need a picture.
Yeah, we do. Oh, yeah, now I remember. Damn it.
He's beautiful.
No, he is not. He's ugly. I hate mouths that goes that way.
Oh, mine doesn't. I promise.
Ugly.
Oh, leave him alone.
Leave him alone.
He's evolved to look like that. It's to suit his environment.
He's UGLY, honey. Ain't got no alibi.
He is what he's unique.
All I
Oh,
need
you
to do
got-
is this and then.
His tonsils.
He's got tonsillitis.
His uvula. Oh, look at him. That's cute. That thing was cute.
He is not, honey. Sorry, but he
I-
really isn't. And ow, 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 ow.
Oh, did I tell you?
Don't
I've
chew me and
decided.
spit me back out like it,
I've decided what the first miniature is I'm gonna make when I'm over there.
this guy.
I'm gonna start. No. I'm gonna start off easy and make Brewster's house from Animal Crossing. His little
Aw.
coffee shop. Yeah.
Coffee shop.
Because we miss his coffee shop, and it's an easy one to start off with.
Shit. I'm right on top of the thing and I'm not supposed to be. Shit.
And I've been looking into what do they call those the book ones, the little that slit into shelves and look like little like moments in a bookshelf. I've been looking into that too.
Oh, the little book nooks.
Yep, I'm gonna make some of those. Would you? But I am serious though. I really do want to make a miniature. I've really looked into it.
I was guessing you weren't kidding. Now we got him. Eh. This little tonguey tongue.
His wiggle wiggles. Pee.
Little wormity worms. Go over here and die.
Yeah, I thought Bruce's house because it's simple and we miss him, and I've looked up pictures and I think I can do it.
Yep. Ow, 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 ow.
So if you want something to stock up on, honey, we're gonna need stir sticks and toothpicks.
Oh. I'll see what I can do.
And foam.
Yeah, but a harder foam, like things you use to do more crafty things, not just foam, right?
Yeah, like cosplay foam.
Yeah.
Yes.
I don't know where to get that in Norway, I'll be honest, but I have a friend who does cosplay. I'll ask her. We may actually have to use some stuff here.
Oh, he's coming. Num.
He is coming. One big thing.
Oh, leave him alone.
Leave him alone. We have
He's
to.
adorable to me.
He is not adorable, honey. He's one ugly motherfucker.
To you.
I think that's it. I think we're done.
Oh, look, he's so graceful. And spiky.
UGLY. He ain't got no alibi.
I think you're adorable.
Yeah, but I'm UGLY too.
No, you're not.
And
Take
I do
that
not
back.
have an alibi.
Oh, how dare.
How dare you!
How dare you? Yeah, exactly.
Are you turning into Greta Thunberg again?
I don't like when you say you're not cute and adorable when I know you are. I have proof in my brain.
I don't like when you turn into Greta Thunberg.
I don't like when you think I'm cute.
I don't like when you turn into Greta Thunberg.
No, okay. I'll just go back to myself. You're cute. Accept it. I don't want it. Look at those. You have to. You can't be that scary when you have cheeks that chubby.
Right. And I can be quite scary.
Well, not to me.
Yes, you believe.
You could be really
Scary.
Well, the thing is, I've seen you very, very unscary. So when you try and be scary, it's just gonna be me going, "Yeah, but I've seen you scary." So it doesn't work on me. It might someone else though.
Well, my students made a plaque for me with all the words they associate with me, and
Yes,
scary is one of them. So, bleh.
Oh, well, they don't know the real you that I know.
Oh, bleh.
They don't get to see every side. I see many. You're like a Rubik's cube, many sides, many different places, many different
We have
colors.
powered up our sword. Pew pew.
Wow, 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 wow.
Blom, 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 dong, dong.
Kaplink.
The winds of fortune be at your back. I don't want to have things on my back.
Not even skin.
Warts and all.
Aww.
You love me, warts and all.
Yep.
That place is so empty and
You just have
quiet,
to-
one can almost hear the echo of dead leaves. Old.
Oh, speaking of nipplefish, I was watching someone make obviously the island that Link lives on,
Yep,
and
upset.
his house. Yeah, and his house is around the back of the. Well, his little cave is around the back of the island, apparently.
Nipple fishes?
Yeah.
Didn't.
Well, the little diorama they made his house on the back.
Oh,
Like there's a little cave that the nipplefish lives in. You want to go and have an investigation?
yep. We are going on an investigation mission. Investigate. We are gonna be investigators.
He was like, I forgot to put whatever his name is, and he brought up a picture of this fish's cave. I forgot to put it in. He was like, so I've just put a door on it. I was like, oh.
Was it
I
this
didn't know that
guy
was
that
there.
we both watched? The one that makes all the Zelda and Link and Mario dioramas?
I'm not that. I don't think it's that guy. I can bring it up now because I just subscribed to him.
But we got a few new charts. And I think before we finish the game, I'll spend a little time just at the end here, just kind of figuring out where these charts are. That's
Okay. Don't forget to investigate if Fishy's house is there.
We will do that too. We will do investigating and some other stuff.
He's called North of the Border. I think that's the same guy. I don't know. No, you watch One Up Crafts. That's the one you watch. I think. I watch North of the Border.
Num Num the Border.
Well, he's from England, I'm guessing, because everything he buys has, like, pounds on the end of it.
Oh.
So there's me going, I can get supplies from over here, if that makes sense.
Well, sit on my face and tell me that you love me.
You know when they say, keep saying it, it'll come true.
I'll sit on your face and tell you I love you too. I love it when you moralize. When you're between my thighs, you blow me away.
Your thighs? I'm between yours?
Yep.
Oh, god damn.
Pegging.
Cool.
Pegging.
Cool.
Pegging cool.
I don't know who to feel more sorry for, me or you.
Me. I'm being ass raped.
Yeah, but you were the one that asked.
in a ha-ha way, and then you took it seriously.
Yeah, part of me went, yeah, because I have a really good imagination, so my brain went, oh god. Oh no.
I can picture it all.
I can.
I can see it in my mind's eye, here and all.
I can. I wish I was joking. I hate having such a good imagination.
I lost on
Oh, I'm
Jeopardy.
gonna dream about it.
Baby.
Remember when I told you when sometimes we talk about something I dream about it? It's gonna happen now and it's all your fault.
Well, enjoy that.
It's like when we were watching Dodgeball and we were watching the pirate guy, and then that night I had a dream about pirates.
Oh, I'm a pirate.
Har, fiddle-dee-dee, being a pirate is alright with me. Do what you want because a pirate lives free. You are a
Alright,
pirate.
this one is actually kind of hard to find. We'll have to actually look a little, find this map.
Don't mind us, we're just being nosy.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Oh no, this is not it. Just a thing to find. I thought, well, maybe just pick it up.
I'm over here.
Over here, we could always use 50 bucks. Well, then we need to do the whole trade quest.
Oh. Ow, ow, ow.
See, these rupees will be useful when we use the magic armor.
Oh. Like the
So
question that asked
if
me
there's
with
nothing else to buy, see.
2 per second.
Did I do that?
Yes, you did.
Did I do that?
I'd rather have a dream about that than the pegging. I'm hoping it's going to be that.
Did I do that?
You're going to make a Shakespearean play.
Did I do that?
Did I do that? Did I lay my hands down on
Edith,
you?
Ieth, doeth, thateth? Edith, I shooteth, deetheth, thingeth?
Shooty, shooty.
Shooty, shooty, looty, looty.
We're good at those.
That would be Overwatch. Shooty, shooty, over looty, looty.
No, it's more like shooty, shooty. Oh god, what does this character do? This guy with gun with hat. This guy. I
Guy
can't
with
believe
gun
you said like that.
with cowboy hat.
Yeah. Who is this guy with gun with cow? And there's me going. There's 2 guys with guns and cowboy hats. So there's me going. It could be the woman or the man. So let's cut it down slightly.
under pressure.
I was playing a lot of Mystery Heroes. Well, I had an hour before I had to go to work, so I was like, I'll do
Crouching
some.
down. Oh, I know where it is. Damn it, we're in the completely wrong place.
Oh. So I had a whole hour, and between games, I was looking at characters going, what would he describe this character as? I better remember this for the next time we play.
Shooty shooty, gooky gooky.
Judy, it's like when you were like, who is this slim robot lady? I was like, oh. Some other
Echo.
ladies. Yeah, Echo. Now you remember Echo because you don't like her.
Yep, I hate her. I don't even remember the name of my favorite character, like 2 out of 5 times.
You call her Horse Lady. Or you call it Orb Man. You called Orb Man, Horse Lady, and Monkey.
Winston.
Winston. And what's the name of the Horse Lady?
No idea.
You know what I need? I'm gonna have to get those cards, you know, where you hold it up for babies and go, what's this? And then you turn the card back and go, correct!
That is Senora.
Yeah, Zenyatta.
See, not completely.
Which characters do I play as?
Mercy.
Yeah.
Roadhog.
Yay! And what's the one other one I play as? The one that's the girl with the glasses that shoots icicles.
A.
Yeah.
Freaking
Amazing.
M-E-I.
M-E-I. She's my favorite because she's kind of representing in a way. It's the closest I'm gonna
Except
get.
she's actually skinny under the big...
Yeah. You know what though? I don't mind. At least we're getting something.
There needs to be an
Roadhog.
actual chubby mallow running around.
That does. I mean, you got Roadhog.
He's not a mallow.
I think he's like 7'2" as well. And that. No, Junkrat's 6 foot. I think it's 6'9", and Roadhog's like 7 foot something. I'm gonna have to Google it. You know that little guy that wanders around in the peg leg?
Yep.
He's punched over all the time.
Pirate guy.
Yeah, pirate.
Because he has one pirate skin. Oh, pirate
His
guy.
height. There you go. He's 6'6".
We've
Because he's hunched over.
we actually got that, so now we have one left.
Roadhog height. There we go. Roadhog 7'3". Stop it, Bottle.
Stop! Don't!
I hate when you put an empty bottle down, it just goes that. Or when you ever drop like a pan or a pan lid, and it does that constant doom 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 doom. Do you actually stop it, or do you just look at it and wait till it stops? Because I just look and wait.
It depends. If the sound annoys me, I'll grab it.
I think I've grabbed it once, but because it rarely happens, because I try not to drop like pots. I just try to drop things I can break apparently. But
Yep.
I was like, how long can this go for?
I don't want to drop this. I can't destroy this.
How tall is May? May. Overwatch.
Jim. Go ahead and jump! Jump!
May is 5'3" and a half, and I'm 5'3" and a quarter.
You're 5'3".
I am 5'3" and 3/4.
5'.
No, I'm 1.64, and if I type in.
See, I absolutely hate how Brits measure heights, because it's bullshit. Why not just say 164?
Man, look, I'm 160. Hey, happy? I'm 164. I'm happy now.
164 centimeters. Instead of the, I'm this, and then a quarter more of this.
I'm 1.6 meters, which means I'm 5.38 feet. Not fair. And the stupid thing is, I asked my dad when we were walking around the show, I went, how tall would you think I was? And he went 5'3", 5'4". And I was like, I hate you.
Yep, exactly right.
And how tall are you?
In weird, crazy numbers or in real numbers?
In your real numbers. It's not my fault. I didn't even know other countries used the different systems because I was that
Yeah,
isolated.
it's like America and you. guys that still
Yeah.
use any other way of doing that stuff. And even India is going, nope, fuck that shit.
Go on then.
176.
Ooh,
I'm a full 12 centimeters older than you. I got a piece of my heart, oh baby.
What, so you're 1.76 or 176?
It's 1 meter 76 centimeters or 176 centimeters. It all goes in hundreds. Cents and hundreds.
So according to this, you're 5'7". According to Google, you're 5'7".
176.
Yeah,
Weird. That's something else on mine.
I know.
What is it? Let's see here. Five feet 9 and 9. Yeah, see, honey, it's 5.7 feet, but 0.7 feet would be 9 inches and 9 inches and 19/64 of an inch.
So what's my height? Can you tippity type? Can you tell me? Because
Your
I don't
what?
trust my
Your
Google now. My height, because I don't trust in feet, because I don't trust my Googles now.
5 feet. 5 feet 3 and something.
See, 5'3 3/4.
We'll see. But you've messaged yourself so many times when it comes to height since we started dating. I don't know what's real anymore.
I know, right? Because like it depends. If I stand up straight, it's like 5'4". But if you don't stand up straight, like that's not your average height day to day. You just do like you
So day to day, you're 2 centimeters.
Yeah, but I do my height from just normal stance rather than stood up straight.
Yep.
I hate when they say that. Stand up straight. Like, I'm never going to stand up straight. Ever. Apart from this. So, no.
You may.
In heels. And then I do in heels, but then I'm taller anyway.
A little hard. Ew. That was itchy.
We both know I'm definitely not 5'9" though.
Yeah. You're small and cute compared to me.
Exactly. Plus, every tape measure I use in this house has a different weird
Thing.
dot on it for different things. Yeah. Can't trust tapes in this house.
Itch. Oh,
Ooh,
is
where
this...
are we off to now?
Have we been in this one? I don't... Yes, we've been... I'm getting the
We've done
fuck
that
out of here.
twice now.
Hmm?
Twice now we've been here and gone, we've been here.
Yeah, but it's they're all exactly the same, so it isn't that for which one. If they at least had like different colored flags or something.
Or like, even like, you know, on the sides where, like different planks of wood. Anything.
Yeah, just give us something different so that we... Out of this boat. Let's do the flying thing again.
Oh yeah.
We now have the bigger bar. We do also kind of have to kill the rest of the Octoroks to get the rest of things.
Oh yeah. Oh wow, we've been streaming that long.
How long is long?
2 hours 9 minutes.
Yeah, been over 2 hours.
Because of all that quiz talk.
We've been doing stuff the whole time. See, we're trumping along. Oh, did I forget to change the wind? This will not be a good try. It will not be a good try.
You get back on and go, that doesn't count.
Ah, shite. Alright, whatever. Let's just go as far as we can. I'll do this again.
Again.
Blue. Not best.
We can do it.
We can do it, Nikki. Kick him in his hairy balls. Can I get some?
What some things? Can I have?
Can I has? Let's try the soup. Haven't used it yet. Yep, it refills everything.
Ooh.
I can't do anything. That's not the one. It's this one. See, after we get the sail, we don't use that song much, so I start forgetting it again.
Oh. Do you believe you can fly?
Do you believe in magic? Actually, I don't.
No. I hate magicians, I'll be honest.
Actually.
Hate magicians. I hate magicians.
Alright, let's have a little thing here.
If it's old school magicians like Houdini, then yeah. If it's new stuff where it's like just YouTube edited videos, then no.
Yeah, I hate the new magic. I like a guy called Chris Ramsey.
Oh yeah.
You know who that is? Come on.
It rings a bell.
He's a YouTube magician. He does a lot of like tricks and
hand.
stuff, like reviews of puzzles, that sort of thing.
Oh yeah, I think I've seen him on Facebook as well. Like the,
Yeah, really good.
The very
He's
popular.
actually, he's very old school, but we hit it. Cool. We should be able to get over the finish line. The power doesn't go out. Come on. A little further. Little further. Aww. So close, no cigar.
Hey, we tried.
I think we were 1 yard off. We were basically there.
I hate that.
Yeah. One more time, got me feeling crappy.
Were you aware, honey, of this other robot Animal Crossing character called Sprocket?
Yeah.
I would have thought you would have been liked Sprocket.
But he's not the best.
But he's a bird and robot.
But he's the best.
Who
That's
is
everybody.
that? There's a spotty green
Roald.
crocodile. No one told me this. I have to do some research.
And then the very best is you.
Aw, I wanna be the very best.
Pretty
No
are.
one will... Oh. I'm supposed to finish my song. Oh. Do you remember in the old Animal Crossing game where they had Boots, the green crocodile? They brought him back.
Weird.
I know, they brought him back for the Japanese art. You know the cards where the RV ones where you got like furniture and wallpapers and stuff.
Have you never been happier in your life?
I thought he went poof forever.
Damn it.
Because Sprocket's got one, you see. That's why I mentioned it.
I get it. 252. We need even longer than that.
Who else has got one? You might be
Why can't I do? And why can't I get magic refill? There.
I believe you can do it.
I don't.
Stop not believing. You told me to always believe.
Yeah, but believe in you, not me.
Oh. I believe in you. I'll believe because you won't.
Right.
You gonna...
Informer. Oh, you boom boom down.
Oh. Are you that stressed you're singing that song?
Informer.
You know what I've just realised? I plugged in my charger before work to charge my Switch, and I didn't put it on.
Well, maybe you should do that now.
I know, I might. I was like, I'm gonna plug this in, and then when I get home,
I'm gonna plug this in.
Where is it? Yeah. Nice thing.
Oh yeah, I remember this. We couldn't get. Oh yeah, we can get here now. That's cool.
Where
We
are
can still
going?
do stuffs.
Different things.
We're gonna do stuff.
I love stuff.
And now, with my permission, I'll let you do some stuff.
Yay! I'm plugging my Switch in.
Informa, yeah, yippee boom boom down.
I plugged my Switch in and it went. Back.
It went. Oh my god!
It's been
Finally.
years. It's been 2 weeks.
That's your drama.
I know, right? It's my own fault for getting the Switch Lite.
Yeah. You should have gone for the heavy.
Yeah. But then I couldn't bring it on the plane with me.
The Switch heavy.
Is it easy?
Yes, you could.
Why? I could, yeah, but I couldn't fit it in my bag with my iPad.
Yes, you could. You just needed a bigger beat.
No, I don't like my bag. I fits everything in, including my glasses.
Bigger bag, you more thing. Looting your thing.
More? No, I like what I got.
I don't want anything new.
It's my dick in a box. My dick in a box, baby.
Do you have a dick?
In a box. No, it's not
okay.
mine.
Whose is it? Who did you take it from?
Didn't really take it.
Chopped it off
I'm on-
someone.
I acquired it through means.
It came from somewhere. Can you give it back?
Somewhere out there. I can't. I'm afraid the owner is lost.
Lost in the jungle.
Oh, yeah, I mean, yeah.
Welcome to the jungle!
Oh, we got fun and games.
Well, we have Zelda. It's a game.
Oh yeah.
To me, it's fun.
That's the. I was gonna ask you, what is the first ever Zelda game you want me to stream and play?
First, I want you to do.
Yep.
Probably Ocarina of Time.
You're gonna sit me down and go now. Are you gonna be a what's
A
it
pain
called?
in
A
your
backseat
tuppence?
driver? Yeah, a backseat driver and go. Oh, are you sure you want to go that way? Not
No,
that way.
I'm gonna do a you. Just
Oh,
try and be encouraging.
go on then. Do an impression of me when you play Zelda games. Go on.
Come on, baby, you can do it. You happy with that impression?
Yeah, most of these games are me going, "Oh, that's so cute! Look at that!" And you can do it because I don't know what's going on.
Can I do it? Are you sure I can? Can I kick him in his hairy balls?
Both of them, both the balls.
What if they have 3? What if they are Hitler and they only have 1?
Well, then we can hit him in that one twice.
Kick him in his hairy ball?
I don't think I can do an impression of you because you don't have much audio. It'd be just me pulling a very stern face.
I have audio.
I
I
can't-
sing a lot and I do weird stuff. I have bad jokes. But I don't have any
That's the thing.
"you can do it" type of things.
No, that's my job. I'd be out of a job.
Self-moralizing.
I can't help that I get distracted by everything that's going on and trying to follow the plot at the same time. Boom! Oh, boom! Those bombs take forever.
Do. Which is kind of bullshit, but it is what it is. Come on. Hit the guys. Ah, shite.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh! We missed.
Let's just put that there.
A gift for you. Merry Christmas.
Got it for you. Be happy. It's all you're gonna get.
Oh, at least you got me something. You know what matters? You thought about me. That's what matters.
I did think about you. I thought, well, I'm not gonna spend that much on her.
I'm one of those people. It's like, you know what? You thought about me. It's a sad thing.
Link can carry that huge metal club dangerously easily.
He's one of those.
He must be on something.
Do you know when like babies are extremely flexible? He's just got really strong strength because he doesn't know his
He doesn't use his limits.
Yeah, he doesn't know his limits yet. He's not there. He hasn't hit puberty yet.
He's gonna pop them. Ah, I hate these guys. Fuck off and die.
I like their little twirly dance though. And stick and fire.
He's gonna all die. Now. You saw there. Or. You. Oh shit. Super annoying!
It's like all the annoying enemies in one room.
There we go.
Da-da-da-da.
And we're not done because I haven't killed this one little wiki. There we go. Now we're done.
Oh, we done? Dun, dun, dun.
Are you happy with that?
Yes, I am. I am extremely happy.
So, have you met Miss Jones?
No, she doesn't like me.
Do you want to?
No, she started not liking me first.
So there we go, he's dead. That went quick.
Oh.
And I got a joy pendant.
You see, when we first saw a joy pendant, I was like, ooh, and now I'm like, oh, they're everywhere.
Another.
Another. Ooh, joy pendant.
And again.
Ooh, joy
And
pendant.
again. And again.
Oh, it's these guys.
Yeah, these guys again. I hate them. But we can kind of cheat and get this guy's armor off at the very beginning there. Then he's pretty much out.
Oh, look at him. Don't touch me. My pants fell off.
Touch you. I'm gonna touch you right in the dick hole.
Oh god, just stick your finger right in there.
I'm gonna touch him right in the dick.
Right in the dick.
Right in the dickus.
You are? Tuchus? You're in the right height.
No, the dickus.
The dickest.
Not the tuchus, the dickus.
Link is the right height for that though.
He is.
In this.
He's kind of like the what I used to say to my stepbrother. What are you gonna do? Jump up and bite me in the ankle?
If you say that to me, you're gonna get in trouble.
Or you're gonna jiggle over?
Yeah, you'll know because the floor will shake slightly. It's like-
Very
You know
mad
what?
at you.
You'll know when I'm coming because you'll put like it'll be like one of those intense movie scenes where the glass of water and the water inside shaking slightly.
No, no,
She's
not
coming.
that big.
I know.
You just keep.
You'll just hear my feet on the floor. Flap, 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 flap. I'm angry at you. Can't you tell by the speed of my flaps?
Will you be a majestic Steve Flap Flap?
I won't. I'll sound like a weird penguin that's lost its egg and is trying really hard to look
Penguin.
casual about it. Beep, 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 beep. Has anyone seen my egg? I mean, I know where it is. Flip, flip, flip.
Mumbles.
I will. I can't dance that well, like.
Skippity floppity, skippity skappity.
I'll be that clumsy though.
Hickory dickory dock.
That's
Your
a good
dick
point.
went
actually.
off the clock.
Anything that you have in your house that's like too close to the edge, that's like my height, move it in a little. Because every morning when I wake up and if I forget to move things off the edge of my desk when I walk up my room, they don't stay on the desk very long.
When you wake up. What you're
When I wake
basically
up-
saying is that I need to marshmallow save my whole house.
Yeah, I can't help it. The hips are there, you know?
They don't lie.
Yeah. It's like, you know, when you see cats knocking things off the edge of units. Kind of like that.
No, no, there's a difference. They do it on purpose.
Yeah. I do it, and you know that moment before something hits the floor, and you're like, "Did it break?"
You know.
I do.
Body's at the floor. The body, the body's at the
Go on.
floor.
You broke your camera again.
Did it broke it?
Yeah, it glitched out really weird. It actually looked like the music video for a slight
It broke
second.
it.
If anything, you look like you're like in the Matrix.
Me
combination
be
of your-
tired.
Oh. You want
Me
a
be
hug?
very tired.
You-
Tired.
You want to watch the Top Gear India special with me after this stream?
Ish.
Yes, please.
I willeth maketh something to eat.
You know what I've tried really hard to find? The one where they go to the Arctic. What's it, when they're trying to find the true source of
Oh
the
yeah, the true South Pole, isn't it?
yeah. I'm trying to find that one.
I can have a look later. You wanna?
I've only seen that one once.
Oh, see, there we go. Oh, shall we kill another Octorok?
Well, yeah, well, we're here since there's this flock of seagulls. I'm guessing
Oh,
that's something.
I thought that would be it.
Oh.
I
Maybe
killed
it's
that one
something
already?
more- You see, I think when you killed one, the seagulls should disperse.
I think so too. Oh,
Well, no? Are you guys just casually around here in a group?
seems that way. Alright, we'll do what we're supposed to do then. We're looking for a little boat to kill.
Dun 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 dun
Wow.
dun dun.
Oh, we
You know,
haven't been
I
up
walk-
here either, have we? Let's do the thing.
Oh no! Oh, it's okay.
Eh?
I picked up my coaster, and my coaster's made out of recycled
Oh,
stuffs. And I picked it up, and I was like, "Oh, did it break?" Because it made a crunch noise.
Thunk.
And my brain went, "No, my cute coaster."
you Deadpool coaster.
It's not a Deadpool coaster. It's a polar bear holding a bag of snacks.
Closer to me.
Yeah, it's you. That's you.
It's your dream version of me.
It is. It's very adorable.
Me with snacks.
It is. It is. And the bag's got a little face on it, well, as well.
Me carrying snacks.
Yeah. I see you have returned from your quest for snacks. Yes, I have.
They're all for you.
Aww. I'll still share with you, and you still won't want to, and I'll still be mad at you for not wanting to share.
You won't like me.
Yeah. Do you want some? No. Are you sure? Yes. Are you sure? Well, I'll do the thing I always do with my dad, and I go, "Are you sure?" Yes, and then I'll leave him some anyway, and he has them.
So
No, I don't. Yeah.
there's more ways than one to get through this place, I guess. We're gonna do it as simply as we can. We do need to kind of hit all these pots, I think, just to make sure we have everything.
There's a lot of pots.
There's Mrs. Pot.
I
The
have
pots.
pins and needles in both my feet.
You want more bad jokes?
Yeah. I'm actually, I can't move. I have legit got pins and needles in both my feet.
Oh,
I feel like the floor is there and isn't there. I don't like
like
it.
very, very soon, I'll be done with today's stream. We will do this quest, I guess, and then we'll stop. How does that sound?
Oh, I don't mind. We'll come back soon. Come on.
We'll finish this.
Keep going.
I'm going. Going.
Ooh.
And going.
Okay. I'm gonna lift my leg up here. Ah, there we go.
And going. Going.
I just realised I'm at work on Thursday as well.
Yeah, I remember. Kinda told me.
I know, I forgot for a brief moment. I thought, what am I gonna do this week? I don't remember.
Well, work is work and work is good.
Work.
Are you gonna twerk?
See me, baby. I don't know the lyrics.
Jelly
I'm not
belly
gonna twerk.
baby.
I don't twerk.
You could try.
No, no. That would
You
be
could
more
have a butt
embarrassing.
clap clap.
A clap, 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 clap. It's less a clap, more of a.
Clap.
It's more of an E for effort.
Well, good thing twerking isn't on my list of things I need my girlfriend to be able to.
I don't think it should be on anyone's list of things girlfriends need to do. That's the
Oh,
worrying
yeah,
thing.
most rappers, honey. They need a twerker.
Most teenagers that see girls do it and go, oh, women can do that? That means mine must do it.
That ass is fucking. I wanted that dinosaur. I would have to say, though, women's body image in this era of the world. What a horrible time to be alive for women.
Yeah, it's a bit unfair at the moment. It's like, it's more annoying that it goes by trend. So one week it's like your ass needs to be big, and it's like your hips need to be tiny, but now you have to be this skin color. And if your hair color's not this, then dye it this. And then the next week it'll be like, actually that hair color's no longer ugly and no longer hot, so you have to change it again.
Yep. So I tried on closest. Let's try.
I mean, you can't blame body image as well. I think the problem is the people that are saying that that's ugly and that's not ugly.
Again, I will have to say, men don't change much in what they like in women. But women have a tendency to change what's popular about other women. And then the men kind of just adapt.
Yeah. It's like, what's really annoying me at the moment is I follow a lot of plus size, like, clothing companies because I need to know, like, what... And every single model hasn't got a belly. Yes, her thighs are huge, and she might have big boobs and she's wide, and she's got a big butt, but she has no belly.
In other words, not a real proper true big girl.
No, and when they do have a belly, it's just like a tiny little bit of belly that they can still stuff in jeans and it looks normal, you know what I mean? Like they have a bit of a fupa that looks normal in jeans.
For those who don't know what a fupa is.
Yeah.
Fat upper pussy area.
No, it's like, for a woman it's that area and it's like your belly. You know when you just pull like a pair of trousers up and you can see like the outline of your underbelly?
Not really.
You know where your belly, like how women's bellies stop and start, and you can kind of see where the underbelly is, like the bottom of the stomach is. They can wear jeans and it looks normal. If I wore jeans like that, it wouldn't look normal because I have a belly, if that makes sense.
See, I will still say though that fupa literally means fat upper pussy area. That's what F stands for.
I know, but women now call it underbelly area. It's not me. It's just on the internet. So it annoys me when they're like, oh, you know what pisses me off when they're like, people bully me for being a big girl and they're just wide with no belly. I was like, that doesn't count. When you're struggling to find clothes in shops, then it counts. Then it counts.
Right, so we got what we needed from that cave. And the thing we need to kill is like right up here.
Oh.
So that is like the end of this little mini quest. And then we will have just like one thing left to do, and that's to find the last piece of Triforce.
Ooh, okay.
So we're getting very close to the end of the game.
Aww.
Very, very close. So around here somewhere should be a little ship. Oh, yeah, there we go. There we are. We need to kill these boats. Especially that one over there that's golden. Kill them all. Because,
Go.
as you know, they do all deserve to die.
Aww.
And you can actually feel the game struggling here. You can kind of see it.
Aww. Ooh, I have good news.
Okay.
So cases were 22,000 and now they're 20,000, so they're dropping.
That's actually very good.
Yeah. It still pisses me off that 2 weeks ago it was 3,000. So
Yeah, but we can't do nothing about that.
And they've actually found out in the news that the surge was due to Scotland's overtaking the Northwest.
Ta-da!
So basically, Scotland came over to watch football or whatever. And
Yeah,
it spread more.
they fucked it
And
up for
Scotland
everyone,
have
that's what
more
we're saying here.
cases. Scotland have more cases than us per, per
Capita.
like, yeah. So they've extended theirs to like not August.
Yep.
And they still went, you can come in. We know you've extended and your cases are increasing, but you can come in. No.
Alright, I lied. There's one more thing we kind of want to do. Should we get the thing that we just got the map for?
I'm gonna leave it up to you because I don't know how long it takes, and it's your stream. I know it's our stream.
It's literally us going up here, getting Tingle to look at the chart, then going and grabbing it, just pulling it out of the water like we do with all the treasure maps.
Well, there you go.
But I think we should just do it so it's done.
Do it. Just do it.
Just do it!
Intense poses. Knee.
Weird gay Japanese man.
Where?
Green thing on screen.
Oh.
With underwear outside of his pants.
Hey, those might be utility pants.
In diapers.
Yeah.
That's utility pants. They're diapers.
I know.
They're highly effective. Keeps
They're
all
them.
my soggy bits inside of here.
They're so absorbent. Absorb!
These are super absorbent. I've been to the toilet 5 times already.
He'd be like, he's sitting there talking, he'd be like, they're so absorbent. I've been 3 times in this conversation alone.
Yeah. Alright, we need to find this ghost ship next time. That's a next time thing, because that'll take too long.
I smashed the keys on my keyboard and accidentally typed my password for my... There we go.
Your password?
Yeah, well, I have combo keys, and one key is my password for my computer, so I don't have to type it in. I can just go boop boop, and it pops in. And the other is a hotkey for Vault Comics.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right, we're going down here.
One.
We're going down here, but hey, you can see me. I am kind of invisible, you know.
Aww.
You can't hear my stay.
Here we go. UK scientists say there's a link between Scotland football hands' behaviour and a rise in cases.
So basically, Scotland has been a piece of shit. Real bastards.
It is. Scotland and football, basically. If it wasn't for football, Scotland wouldn't have been a problem.
Are we saying they're all fat bastards?
Yes.
You really are a fat bastard.
Fat bastard. My baby back ribs. Not clip on loop.
See, that went fast.
Oh.
It was kind of boring with how fast it went.
Scotland's overtaken England for having the most cases. Haha! They're the problem now. Can we come in?
Look at me, look at me. You're the problem now.
I'm the problem now. I am the king of COVID.
Cause I'm the king of the COVID soul.
We'll call it the kilt COVID.
The China
kilt COVID.
VIP.
We'll call it the kilt variant.
The off-kilter variant.
Yeah. We'll call it the Iron Brew variant.
No, don't you dare.
Oh, but then they won't let me send stuff over.
Don't you dare calling it that. You're breaking my heart.
We'll call it baby back ribs variant.
Baby back, baby back.
My baby back.
We are
ribs.
still missing some charts and stuffs.
Really? You know how we haven't seen? We still haven't seen those men in the boat.
Yeah, we haven't. We should we go hand in the pictures?
Yeah, maybe we'll see them on... Are you fast traveling there? Yes.
Actually,
Map.
it would be faster. Just go there. Because it's the island right next to the one we're at.
Oh.
It's there. Where it is. See, on the map that you guys can't see, there's like little red circles on every island that we've got treasure chart for. We've already taken the treasure from. And there are quite a
Right.
few we still kind of need to get around to.
Oh.
But we need the charts first, and they're usually quite well hidden. We'll see what we can do here. Also, we should probably check out Beetle, the weird beetle boat. If he's got anything new. I haven't been there for a while.
Well, yeah. Like, because every other beetle boat's normal.
Yep. And then we do also kind of need to go to Windfall Island and get some more pictures from the bearded guy, because he's got special pictures.
Oh, he has the special?
Yeah, he has some pictures that are called legendary pictures that you can only buy from him. It's like things you couldn't get a picture of or that you've missed.
You see, that's actually a good idea. Like, as a character to have, because it, like, there's times where a character only appears once, and if you don't have the camera yet, then you're like, oh, I can't get it now, it's gone.
Yeah, but you can't get all of them. Sometimes you actually need to replay the whole game in like the second quest to get the.
That's shocking.
It's how it is. Alright. He's done. Okay, we got 2 new things handed in.
Don't forget, you have to go and talk to him again before we can go in the rooms.
I know, first we need to go out and play the day-night thing twice.
Oh, God. We have to cheat the system.
Yeah.
I just died in your arms tonight.
Remember I was so good.
I just died in your arms tonight.
You wanna die?
Bleh.
Do you make me wanna die? I've never been good enough. Make me wanna die.
Is that what it's gonna have to take, me dying in your arms for me to be allowed into Norway?
No, you can't die in my arms if you're not allowed into Norway, so.
Can I teleport there?
Oh.
I want that to be my new superhero skill.
I don't want to relive the fly.
No, it's like one of those, you know what I bet my superhero power is? Is that I can teleport by clicking my fingers, but I can't click my fingers.
That's probably right.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's right. Right.
Actually, you know what? Maybe that might be a thing.
Yeah. Let's check out every room as we can.
What's something you can't do that everyone else can do?
I don't know. I can roll my tongue.
I can do that.
There's like 30% of the world that can't.
Really?
Yeah. That's the thing.
Oh. Did you know 9% of the world don't have their ears pierced?
What did you say?
This was on an Instagram video, and
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's wrong. But she claims that 9% of the world don't have their ears pierced.
Is that countries or like percent of people?
Not just the world in general, just people.
It's that seems like just a bullshit number taken out of nowhere.
It is. I was like, that's way too low.
Yeah. Then again, most cultures does have ear piercing as a thing.
That's true. And I don't know if she's counting like have had their ears pierced or still have, because we've had our ears pierced.
Do you want to try a thing, honey?
A thing?
How about we this and try to hand in a picture of ourselves?
I don't see why not. If he doesn't say we're pretty enough, then we're gonna be upset.
Yes, this is a fine pictograph, but it isn't. Just isn't the type of thing that inspires me.
Oh well, fuck you too.
But you.
He technically called us ugly.
Well, technically he called us a lot of things. Alright, so only one of this guy when there's so many cool variants. That's kind of bullshit.
It does the same though with those little chew things. It put them all
Yeah.
in one thing.
It's still kind of bullshit. But like, this one is special enough to get it like a separate one, so that...
I know
Whatever.
what you mean.
Whatever.
This is new boss.
Look at him! Oh!
Oh, he's not cute.
Hey, he's cute to me. He's cute.
He looks like... This is a body mod that I would never do, but the guys who get their penis split in two.
You could have said tongue split in two, but you went for penis.
No, that's an actual thing people do.
No.
Yes.
Well, that's worrying.
They get their penis split in two, and then they pierce it and use like rings to hold it back together.
Is this like that thing, like body mods that were really weird? Like, there's people that do that deliberate scarring thing, so the scarring comes up as a
scarification.
pattern. And there's that donut thing where you get an implant that's a donut shape, and that was a
Yep.
thing.
Actually,
And
now they do it in another way. They don't do the implant. They just put like a saline bag in your head, make a part of it swell up, and then they push in the middle to make a donut.
Yeah.
And it
And then
lasts
there's
for a
the-
few days until the water kind of disappears.
Yep. What else is there?
Stupid.
There's remember those bits where you can get like, I can't remember what they're called, where you can get like holes in your cheeks that are held by those plastic rings.
Yeah, I don't know what that is either, but why? When you chew, you can see everything.
When you chew,
I know who we're missing here.
Who?
Little shopkeeper.
The little shopkeeper?
There's a little Korok shopkeeper, remember?
Oh, does this mean we have to go and get him?
No, not today.
Oh, should I write it down so we remember?
Thank
Let me
you.
get my little sticky notepads out.
Thank you. Thank you!
And my pen.
Right, I think that's where we end today, right? That's a good place to stop.
I think so.
Should we stop in the name of love?
Yeah, you should.
Before we break
Sure.
our hearts?
Keep, Korok. There we go, I got
Korok
it.
shopkeeper.
Yep. I'll stick it to my PC.
Thank you!
I will stick it there.
Oh,
Stick.
also, honey, were you here when I got the special attack from Orca?
No, I was looking at the quiz.
Alright,
Thing.
so, I may have gotten this without you, but I got the 10 crests he wanted. And I went back and talked to him and gave him the 10 crests. And he taught me this attack I'm gonna show you right now. Are you ready?
I'm ready. Ooh, a swirly whirly.
Yep, we can now do a tornado attack.
Spinning. I know my quote.
Right,
Spinning. Spinning.
are
Spinning.
thou ready for savey time?
I am. Does the save button work yet?
Should I check?
I'll check. Oh no, you check. Oh no, it still doesn't. Oh well, poop.
Alright, thank you for watching today, people. If you enjoyed this, please follow us. We're here just about every day. Sometimes family and stuff comes in the way, of course, but hey, we're here. And yeah, follow us, subscribe on YouTube if you want to watch more of this, and we will see you guys later. Have a good one, and bye-bye.
Bye.